All right.
Yes, people. Them. Listen.
What are you saying, people?
We're going straight in because this is
quite a meaty one, isn't it?
This is gonna be meaty. Yeah.
But before we go straight in, you know what to do. You like, subscribe, you share. You know, we're on TikTok, Instagram.
That's it.
You follow me at Nana Yabi, Switch the Geezer.
And on the screen, you're probably seeing subscribe. The subscribe is here somewhere.
Right.
Make it happen.
All right, so people, so this ain't gonna be easy one, yeah? So go on. I'm gonna let you start in it.
All right, so
I'm ready. I'm actually ready for you today.
It's okay. Go on. So we'll probably actually do a part 2 to this, but for today we'll do a part 1.
Yeah.
So we work in education, social care.
Yeah.
And as you know, we work with a lot of vulnerable families, vulnerable young people.
Yeah.
And as we know, right now we're in a cost of living. We're in a major crisis in the UK, or in the world, should I say? Sorry, yeah. But working with vulnerable young people, it means that professionally, we all have to be on point. Very, very much on point.
And share responsibility and accountability.
And
yeah.
And what does happen is that we have a lot of like multi-agency meetings, strategy meetings, working with professionals. Yeah. Now, one thing I will say, it does depend on the scenario of the case of who is involved. Okay, yeah. All right, but I'm going to give you an example. So when I was working for Inclusion. Yeah. I'm going to be honest with you. I worked with a lot of not great social workers. I didn't rate their practice. Okay. I thought they were slow. Right. I thought they took their time. Okay. I didn't think at times, you wasn't putting strong boundaries in place for the young person and for the family. I'm thinking, what they're doing. Right, yeah? Okay. So, because I'm the sort of person, right, yeah, I'm going to be honest with you. I get the job done. So you're basically saying there's also
get the job done. We didn't get the job done, yeah? All right, cool. So we're talking about working together. Yeah. So let me just cut this down to size here. When it comes to...
But I must say, it's very important to work together.
It's very important to work together. But do we work together, though? Do you think we're together? Because I've got my own views. I'm not going to lie to you.
No, I think let's base it generically. What is the importance of working together?
Working together is important because we've got to be able to share information. 100%. It's about professional relationships. Yep. It's about shared accountability for everybody when we work with children. But I'll be real with you. Social workers feel we're on our own, bruv. We feel we're on our own. And I said it in one of the previous episodes. We feel that when it comes to cases, or when it comes to things like case review, there's no working together.
But brother, I'm going to be honest with you as well. Sometimes social workers are airing other professionals.
How?
Like today's Monday, I'm emailing a social worker. Today's Thursday. Hang on a minute. That's...
Okay, we got a case
24 hours. All right, we got 48 hours.
All right, we got a case
72 hours.
All right, we got a case
What is going on?
We got a case load.
Where is Johnny? Like, what's going on?
Okay, all right.
Timmy's in a rot right now. Where is Johnny?
All right, okay. No, you're right. We got a case load. Let me ask you a question then. Yeah. Why is it when cases go into care proceedings, why is it social care go to court? Why don't the rest of you guys come with us?
Because it's gone too far.
No, but this is where this working together to safeguard children needs to change. Because wait, you make the referral. Yeah. You come and say, we've got a concern. Child protection, child, and you guys are with us. Yeah. But court, you guys are not with us. Yeah. So this is what I'm trying to say. Working together needs to extend across every single layer.
Do you know what I think? I think it needs to be compulsory. In fact, it is compulsory. Technically speaking, it is compulsory because, as we said...
But you guys tend to put all respect on social workers. I've had teachers go and say, but what are you as a social worker going to do? Yeah. And my thing is, okay,
but I'll tell you what it is with teachers. So remember, with teachers, if they work in a school, they see this young person day in, day out. Remember, that they're spending more time with this young person than that young person's own family, as you know, right? Yeah? Yeah. Now, so they have a different sort of like... I suppose rapport or nurturing for that young person because they want the best for that young person. Okay. Now, as I said before, when we talk about reputations as well, in fact, I'm surprised I haven't said this earlier, right? Yeah, brother. There's also not a great amount of social workers who are performing high level, bro. Yes, I said it, brother. I should have said that a long time ago, brother. I should have said this a long time ago. Listen,
and there's a lot of education teachers who are too anxious and think that we carry everything.
100%. You're right.
Who sometimes don't, don't turn up to conferences.
100%.
Yeah, or when children need to be... Let me... Listen.
Do you know as well though, right? Yeah, what I think... This is what I think as well. I think, just like we spoke about in one of our episodes... Sorry, the fantastic episode we had about social workers, sometimes I feel like some professionals don't always know the role of the social worker. Do you know where I'm coming from?
Yeah, I agree with you.
It's almost like they have to be, so example, if you're an educational practitioner, you might work for inclusion, you might work for AST. So example, does someone in AST or does someone in inclusion, do they know the actual role of a social worker? Do you understand where I'm coming from, bro?
I'm going to go back to what I said in the very, very first episode here that we filmed. Working together to safeguard children it's a government document that every single professional who works with children can access. And it says that it needs to be a multi-agency approach.
100%.
But the issue that social workers have, or that I have, is that when it comes to certain cases, we feel that we are on our own, that we're escape. Let me land on this, Let me land, because you said we don't perform. Yeah. So
no, I got to check you today. No, not all. But there are some, they don't perform, bro. Do you know, in fact, I'm going to go by my experiences. And because I'm going to be honest with you.
So when I worked with you,
I did not rate social workers for a long time.
Did you rate, I'm going to ask you the question.
I'm going to be honest with you.
Did you rate me when me and you started working? And be real, innit? All right, I'm not going to lie to you. I didn't rate this guy.
All right, I'm going to be honest with you.
I'm not going to lie to you. You see, Robert, when we worked this case here, I was pissed off at him. I was myself, who does brother think he is?
Yeah.
I didn't rate Rob at all. But then when he gave me content, I was like, all right, cool, you know what? He's calm. But I did not rate this guy. I was like, who's this Robert Dyer emailing the social worker, and then there's me as a senior. You're emailing me what? Oh, so I ain't heard from you, the young person. And I'm for myself, who is this guy?
Yeah.
Like, you're not even a social worker. Why are you coming at me, emailing me like that with base? Yeah. And I met with him and I said, I was like, oh, you know what? He's actually cool, you know. I was going to literally cuss him off. I was like, you know what? Nah, he's actually calm.
I do it. Sorry. So let me go back a bit. Okay, right. Yeah,
go back.
So let me go back a bit. So, like, as you know, we work with the most vulnerable and hard to reach young people, right? Yeah. And I'm going to be honest with you, I love it. You see, when I get a bad apple, he's on tag, or
you love those complex cases.
He's in he runs away from home or county line. I love it. I'm like, oh, wicked. That's my sort of case. I love it because you know why? I like to what's the word I'm looking for now? I like to be tested. Right. I like to I want to dig. You know, I like a challenge. Right, yeah. I want to get a bad apple and turn it into a lemon within a couple of months. Yeah. Right, yeah? I love it. Right, yeah. Yeah. Now the thing is with me, I have my own strategy. Right. Yeah. And you know, you gotta be confident. You gotta be sure about yourself. So I'm very sure of myself, but I'm not sure about some of these social workers. You know, because as I said before, there was one social worker I had. He was just too soft. I'm thinking in my head, why are you so soft? Talk up the thing now. Right. Yeah. Right. Then I'm thinking, right, the way the young person's talking to the social worker, I thought, brother, make him know he's in charge. You know what I mean? Right? Yeah. And as I said before, you know, look, no one's perfect. You know, I've made mistakes. I've made bad choices, whatever. Everything, but I just think, you know, you've got to be a particular sort of person. And as I said, maybe it's I've got too much high standards.
I don't think Robert's to do with that, but I think like
it's egos as well.
It's egos, yeah. I think some
professional ego.
What I don't like here, there's some professionals. I ain't cussing teachers. Some of you, you try and play social worker. You ain't got no degree. Pipe down. Yeah. Not being disrespectful. There's some social workers you trying to tell me my job. You trying to tell me what to do.
Is that more reputation? Do you think?
Because I'm sure that one teacher, and there was a colleague I was super. She goes, "She's the worst social worker I've ever had. She don't do her job." Yeah, I'm thinking, raw.
Yeah, mad team.
Yeah, and I think to myself, but go and qualify. Oh, Nana, I wouldn't do what you do. Yeah. So why are you coming like that for?
Because you know what? When I first met Nana, I thought, I don't know if this guy is cut. I don't know if he's ready. You know, I was thinking, I don't know. You know, listen, like, I had to like really, I had to analyze you because what I do sometimes, I got the sixth sense, like, right? Listen, I'm very big on energy, yeah? Energy is a massive part of, you know, just working with someone, right, yeah? And I thought, Nana's actually all right, you know? Yeah. Do you know what I mean? I thought, right, he's manned him, and, I thought, right, he's cool, you know? Because as I said before, like, you know, I'm sure if the energy or my professionalism wasn't right, you were like, nah, this guy, like, no.
That's the thing why it's important, because I think working together is very important. But like I said, Rob, earlier, many social workers feel that we're on our own. We feel like we're not supported by our professional colleagues. We feel like our professional colleagues put everything and all the responsibility on us. And then when things go bad, it dwindles. And I think that's very much unfair. We spoke about reputation. everyone comes for the social worker, but people don't come for the teacher or the doctor or the hospital or the school nurse or health visitor. So I'm saying working together is important. And I'll be honest, that government document, I think it needs to change, because working together, of course, it can be a piece of paper. But actually, when we have to do it, it's working together. It's not just about meetings. It's not just about we all meet virtually and we do our strategy meetings. That's good for sharing information. But I'm talking about when there's concerns for children, young people and families that we work with, working together needs to be everybody. So when something goes wrong, it needs to, working together needs to apply. But I think, bro, for many of us, we just feel... we don't feel rated. Bruv, we don't feel supported by our colleagues. But at the same time, I've worked with fantastic colleagues. Like, I'll be real with you people. Me and Rob, we work fantastic, honestly. When I mean, like, the way we work together, if I'm going left, no, you need to fix up. No, you were wrong. And we talk about it. But I feel you're right. It's egos.
And because as I said before, it's like you know, it's almost like I remember, like, as I said before, like this is actually a generic conversation, because it's not just social workers. As I said before, you might be a CAMS worker, you might be a nurse, you might be a YOS worker, you might be AST, like, you know, there's different
early help.
So there's different variations, but I do feel as well it's egos, because obviously it's like, okay, do you know what? This is what I'm going to do for the young person. I don't care what anybody else has to say. But then at the same time as well, right, for me, why work and put pressure on yourself when you can work with someone on the case together
and share the work,
have less stress, and then, you know, you're able to, like, you know, provide that young person with the assistance and guidance that they actually need to meet their needs.
We all need to be together when we're doing these things. You know what I'm saying to you? And I think it really, really, Rob, needs to change, because working together, it doesn't say the social worker working with children. It's everybody who needs to be included. And
bro, you know the biggest key? Communication.
Bro, 100%.
Just communicate.
Do you know what, I'll say something. You know, when I was at university, I did a module, it's called Interprofessional Education. And literally, it spoke about what we're talking about. And you know what happened in that lecture? Everyone was like, yeah, but you're the social worker, you can go and do everything. I was like, yeah, but you're the nurse, so what are you doing? You're the nurse, what are you doing? Oh, no. I said, no, what are you doing? You're working with that child, what are you doing? Oh, we haven't got capacity to go and do the home visit. We don't get choice of that.
Exactly. And you know, I must say this as well, right? Which is very, very important. If we don't work together, at a higher level.
That's right.
And I must say this, if we do not work together at a higher level, do you know who loses?
The child.
The child loses. They lose. Which means we're responsible, for their outcome.
That's right.
Do you know where I'm coming from, right?
Children Act 2004, every child matters.
Bro, I'm going to be honest with you. Bro, I'm going to be honest with you. And this has happened over the years, Not just 2022. I've been in certain meetings online, in person. And man's all falling asleep, or certain mans haven't, or certain team members haven't turned up. It could be a school, and it also looks unprofessional.
Do you
understand?
It doesn't look good,
because as I said before, if you've got a team of 8 professionals and one person's sleeping or they're not on point, the child fails, bruv. And also, there needs to be this thing. Oh, how is it you didn't do it? Share the workload. It's like when you go to a conference, you all attend. When you have a child need meeting, you all attend. So what does that mean? It's about everybody putting forward a plan. What is each professional going to be doing to support that family? It's not just about what the social worker is going to do. That's the reason why we have these meetings. That is the reason why. 100%.
Even like, bruv, MASH. What does MASH stand for? Multi-Agency Safeguarding Hub. Multi-Agency Safeguarding. That's the point. We need to work together. We do. You share your information.
We do. And you know, as I said before, it doesn't matter what we think of each other, because let's keep it real. There are some professionals who don't like each other. Let's just keep it real.
It's true.
There are some professionals who
don't like each other.
They don't like each other. But listen, put the ego aside, and let's work together for the sake and for the benefit to meet the child and the family's needs. And then the world will be a better place.
Cuss that professional off when you're at home, but in an email, be nice. And if there's a professional conflict, have your professionals meeting, hash out what your concerns are, look at what you're going to be doing. But I just, speaking up for social workers, that don't be putting everything on our shoulders, because we have a lot to deal with. And at the end of the day, whether it's court or whether it's case review, it's us in the media. It's not you.
But I do think as well, right, once again, it depends on the scenario. I think what's very important is for a social worker to be very clear this is what I can provide.
That's right.
Yeah. But also other professionals as well is also for them, as you said, to take accountability for that young person. Do you know what I mean? So,
right, yeah.
You know, it's communication is very, very important, man. And especially now, currently now in 2022, where the world is and where the UK is right now, especially cost of living. Yeah. You know, we've just come out of COVID.
People need to learn to email, pick up their phone, man. Yeah. Somebody texts a social worker. If you have time, oh, sorry, I didn't get back to you. Yeah. But I will get back to you and respond to this. And we listen, we are all busy. Yeah. We've all got, let's not, so every single professional, whether you're a nurse, social worker, teacher, we're working YOS, you know, whether you're probation, mental health, everybody's busy. That's it. We all have a case of we're all busy. But you have time, drop a text, drop an email. Sorry I didn't get back to you. Yeah. But you know, actually, I will follow this up and give time scales. Don't 100%. Leave it open-ended. Oh, yeah, I don't respond. Oh, but social... No. You need to be doing it.
That's it. So we're going to end it there. So the motto of the story is, put the egos aside. 100%. And let's communicate. 100%. People, thank you so much. That was short, sweet. Yeah. You know you got to do, like and subscribe. 100%. It's here everywhere.
You know what to do, guys.
And, have a good evening and
thank you, man.
See you soon, yeah?
Take care, guys.
Peace.
Cheers.